Hello, 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 BlinkyMTG here. I thought I would try out a new format for my draft video highlights for YouTube. I've noticed some of these best of 3 drafts can last upwards of 3 hours, and that felt like a real long time to invest into watching a YouTube video. I thought I would try out a format where I show you the draft with every pick, and then 1 to 2 highlight matches afterwards. Let me know in the comments if you prefer this format or would rather just see the whole thing as it unfolds. Without further ado, please enjoy this draft video. Open it up and let you guys tank on the pack one, pick one. Hope it's a tricky one. Oh, it could be. Let's make this a bit bigger. All right, feast your eyes on that, folks. I will be right back. This is a tricky one. This is a tricky one. I think the decision is between 4 cards. Tybalt, Pledge of Unity, Skydiver, Spark Harvest. I don't think any cards come close to those. To look at how I ranked these guys. I got Skydiver pretty far up there. I need to zoom in a little bit on this. Exactly. So this is always the trick about trying to stay open and find the open lane at your first pick versus sort of committing yourself to a 2-color card combination. I got Tybalt up pretty high. I do have both Pledge of Unity and Skydiver above it, and I have all of those, I believe, above Spark Harvest, although Spark Harvest is good. Actually, Tybalt, where do I have Spark Harvest? I must have it high up here. Yeah, I've got it up here. I think I have Casminia's Transmutation too high. Gonna move that one. No, don't hide it. I'll move that one down at some point. All right, so right now it looks like it's, from my own estimation, it's one of the gold cards. Let's look at some other resources. I've got Frank Karsten's early pick order for War the Spark from channelfireball.com. I happen to be wearing a Channel Fireball shirt right now. Where do they roughly put things? This was done with almost no drafts under their belt for Frank, but he had played a few. Man, where's any of the cards we're comparing here? Certainly not Ravnica War. The card is not very good. There's Skydiver. He's got it there. There's Tybalt. There's Pledge of Unity? I feel like that's kind of low. It is an instant. Man, I don't know. Pledge of Unity might be too low there. Let's look at LR. They've actually got Spark Harvest. Wait. They got Spark Harvest very high. Let me check Pledge. They call that, Limited Resources calls that a B. And then it's Merfolk. They call that a B. They call it a C. Okay, so it's... But their limited resources rankings don't necessarily take into account the color restrictions. I haven't played with blue-green before. I think green-white is a better color pair than blue-green, although I think on its own, Merfolk Skydiver is a better card. And this is a creature, whereas this is a spell. I guess I'll give the Skydiver a chance. Yeah, having evasion to attack your opponent's planeswalkers is pretty important. This is a very tricky pick. I think any of these 4 cards are very reasonable. A personal preference may come into play. Maybe as the format evolves, it'll be more straightforward, but I guess Spark Harvest can also kill a planeswalker. Let's try the Skydiver. That's a tricky one. There's a Dovin, which is just okay. It can be annoying, but I'm not too much of a fan of Liliana's Triumph. Robot Built Rioters is fine. Stealth Missions, whatever. Vraska's Finisher I do like a fair amount. Courage in Crisis is fine. There's also Spellgorger Weird, which I like a fair amount. I did just pass the Spark Harvest, which may put the bot on my left into black a little bit more. I don't think I'm just taking Totally Lost, Stealth Mission, or Dovin to play with the Merfolk Skydiver. It doesn't seem good enough. Let's try the Spellgorger Weird here. If this was pack 1, pick 1, what would I take? Yeah, I think I would take the Spellgorger Weird. There's Davriel, there's Paradise Druid. Divine Arrow, Wall of Runes. Yeah, we'll just take Paradise Druid back on the green front at least, and helps us fix our mana if we're just splashing Skydiver. Gideon's Triumph, Erratic Visionary, Kasmina's Wolf, Thundering Ceratok, Naga Eternal. Gideon's Triumph is okay, but I do like Erratic Visionary quite a bit. Arlen's Wolf is also pretty decent. I think I'll just take the Visionary here. Could take the Wolf and lean more heavily into green because of the Paradise Druid. Yeah, I like the Visionary. It's important to get good 2-drops. There's not too many good 2-drops. We already have several, actually, which is kind of nice. Use another Visionary, a Courage in Crisis. Some red cards that are sort of medium. Tybalt's Rager is on the better end of things. It's also Kasmina's Transmutation. I think I'll just take a second Erratic Visionary. Here we see Iron Bully, Crunch Wrangler, Vivian's Grizzly. I think I'll just take the Crunch Wrangler. Tithebear Giant is fine. Seems green is somewhat open. I don't think I need 3 Erratic Visionaries, but Thunderdrake is pretty good. Seems like green and blue happens to be open, or at least blue happens to be open. So, first pick kind of working out. Contentious Plan. There's a Turret Ogre that goes nicely with the Crunch Wrangler. There's a Crawl Stinger, which is fine. I think I'll just take Crawl Stinger. There's New Horizons. There's also No Escape. I think I'll take No Escape. If I have activated abilities like Erratic Visionary and Merfolk Skydiver, then I can mask the use of the having the counterspell in my hand, and I can do some ability if I don't end up using the counterspell. So I think I'll take No Escape. The Dovin came all the way back. It's also a Totally Lost, Courage in Crisis, Guild Globe. I do have this guy that could theoretically put counters on him, this guy that puts counters somewhere and wants to proliferate, this guy that could get counters. Like Courage in Crisis could be good in this deck, but Totally Lost is also pretty good, but I can probably get a Totally Lost at some other point. Maybe I'll take the Courage here. Don't want to play too many of these. I think I'll take the cheaper card here. I'm passing on the Guild Globe, which I could also just take here instead. Let's take the Courage. There's a Force Landing for the side, or Teferi's Time Twist. Let's take the Force Landing, have a good sideboard card. Let's take Taio's Light Shield. And take a Sealy's Silverwing. And the New Horizons came back. Well, green's pretty open. Well, this is a bit of a bummer, because Narcissus Reversal is not a very good card. And shame we're not in white for Grateful Apparition. Don't think we're going to pivot into that. We don't have a lot of blue. We have No Escape, Erratic Visionary, Thunderdrake. We also don't have a lot of green. I could just take Iron Bully. I could just take Ashiok. Ashiok is like a finisher in a control deck, which we're definitely not appearing to be. I think we're a bit more aggressive, so Ashiok probably doesn't do enough. I think I can just take Iron Bully in this spot. It's not a great pack 2 pick 1. Don't like Narset's reversal very much. Yeah. No. There's Rescuer Sphinx. There's also Mowu. Band Together. Oh, we got some choices. I think I'll take the Band Together and try and table one of those two good 4-drops. Getting your removal spells is real important. There's a Samut we could play, Stealth Mission, Snare Spinner. Haven't been that impressed by Samut. We kind of need just some big old-fashioned critters. Hey, for Gundog, we actually... Well, I don't want to spoil it for you in case you go back and watch the VOD, but we crushed it. We got there. I've not been too impressed by Samut. Could just take a stealth mission here. Could take a snare spinner. We're actually doing pretty good on 2s. I already have 1 Silverwing, I think. Yeah. Let's take a stealth mission. There's another Crunch Wrangler. I think I take the additional Crunch Wrangler. And here I'll take a Totally Lost, I think. Jiang Yangu, thank you. Wouldn't mind Ugin's Conjuring as well, but Jiang Yangu is a very good card. Goes nicely with all the 2-drops I have.
Hey, you look like a worthy opponent.
Nega turn. Wait, no, this is a pack we haven't seen yet. There's a Rubble Belt Rioters. I won't be splashing that. I don't think I'm playing second Stealth Mission or second Saheli's Silverwing. Maybe I splash a Spark Harvest somehow. Let's just take the Spark Harvest. Take a Guild Globe. Courage and Crisis came back. Guess we'll take a Crush Descent that we're not going to use. I already have 1 Saheli's Silverwing, but I'm not going to play. I'll just take that for the sideboard. Maybe I'll take a Kaya's Ghost Form because I probably won't end up with those anyway. There's a Sorin. Centaur Nurture. Man. Could take a Relentless Advance. Could rare draft a Sorin. I think I'm going to take the Relentless Advance. I got every rare without much effort with Ravnica Allegiance. I don't think I need to rare draft. Whereas I might need Relentless Advance. To pull this deck together. Well, this Advance probably has a good chance of tabling, and then I could take Centaur Nurture if it doesn't. I'm not going to splash Sorin. Take the Relentless Advance. There's another Jiang Yangu, another Band Together, a Ward Scale Crocodile. Oh, Ugin's Conjurant. I'm just going to take the Conjurant here. I need like a big idiot. I need big idiots for Crunch Wrangler. I wouldn't mind getting Ward Scale Crocodile. But I think I'll take Ugin's Conjurant over this second Jiang Yangu in this spot. And the Band Together. Yeah, I just need some giant creatures. There's a Flux Channeler. Oh, there's also a Bloom Hulk. I think I'll take the Bloom Hulk. Wouldn't mind getting a Kiora's Dambreaker. These are the kinds of cards I've been looking for. They all stuck in one pack. Taking the Bloom Hulk. He's a noisy boy. Man, this is a good pack. We got second Paradise Druid or Vraska. I think we'll take the Vraska. Wouldn't mind Callous Dismissal as well. These were all the cards were.
Wherever I go, I leave bodies in my wake.
Yeah, we went 5-1 previously. I could take another Conjurant. Or I could take an Arlen's Wolf. I think I'll just take another Conjurant. There's a lot of cards that were in that. Oh, a second Bloom Hulk? Oh, thank goodness. We're doing it. It's happening. Another forced landing for the sideboard. Oh, now we don't need a Prismite. Yeah, we already have 2 stealth missions. And I don't want to play 2. I think we have 2. We could have had 2. We have 1. I'm not going to play 2 anyway. We'll play another, take another very impactful sideboard card. So now we can just take a Croc. We already have 1 Totally Lost. We have 1 Crushed Descent. We're not going to play. We'll take the Croc. This is what came back. Take the God Pharaoh. There's a Contentious Plan, Kasmina's Transmutation, Courage and Crisis, and Ward Scale. And now we have to build our deck, basically. Okay, band together, Totally Lost. I think we may have to take the Kasmina. We have a... yeah, those 2. Let's advance, which we may not have to play now that we filled out our 4-drop slot. It's unfortunate because I took I took it over Jiang Yang Gu. New Horizons we may not play. Not playing the Guild Globe. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 creatures. Yeah, I think I'll just take Kasmina's Transmutation. Oh, Flux Channeler? Yeah, that's kind of a card I'm looking for. The 3rd forced landing. We are ready to force some landings. Another No Escape? Or a first Fair's Time Twist? Could reset Jiang Yang Gu, Vraska, some Bloom Hulks, Iron Bully. This is my very first Simic draft. Yeah, Pack 1 picked 1 Merfolk Skydiver, and it seemed like blue was a little bit open in Pack 1. Pack 2 was a bit of a disaster overall. We didn't get much in Pack 2, but Pack 3 has been good. I think I'll play the first No Escape. Am I playing New Horizons? I don't think I need to. No New Horizons. Could play 16 lands with Jiang Yang Gu and a Paradise Druid. And we have Curve Stops on 5. We do have 2 looters though, so we could probably just play 17. Yeah, I don't think either of these cards are making it. I could bring in Fair's Time Twist if my opponent played a lot of their own Kasmina's Transmutations, but I think it's more likely that I'd want a second No Escape against some guy who has like crazy Planeswalkers or something. So I'll just take the No Escape and Wall of Runes for the sideboard. So we still have to cut 1 card from here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For Crunch Wrangler, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures that can go big. What am I cutting? Could cut an Erratic Visionary. It's nice to have a preponderance of 2-drops for Jiang Yang Gu. I could cut a Courage and Crisis. It's probably the right call. I have Jiang Yang Gu, Iron Bully, Merfolk Skydiver, 2 Courage and Crisis to put, or it'd be 1 Courage and Crisis, and a Stealth Mission, I guess, to put counters on things. I am going to actually tap out a lot. And only Merfolk Skydiver and the Flux Channeler give me the reason to hold up no escape. Maybe I go for this. No escape main. And then I can bring it in when I need to cut, I don't know, cards that are bad. I kind of want the no escape, because Totally Lost plus no escape lets me, like, kill something gigantic like a god. I do have Kesmina's Transmutation main. How many creatures is this? This is 15, plus a Planeswalker that makes creatures. Let's drop a Visionary, play the no escape. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2-drops. And then I've got 1, 2, 3 3-drops, plus, yeah, 4 4-drop, 5 4-drops. No, 4 4-drops, 1, and then Ugit's Conjuring, which will slot in anywhere. Let's give this a shot. No bomb rares. Got a little bit of a blue-green proliferate thing going. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. Did we get there? That's what I would call this. I'm not bitter, not angry. We had the tools to deal with gods. We also had Kesmina's Transmutation too. It's Wild West in match 1. This seems good. So I can, like, Merfolk Skydiver, put the counter onto itself. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Merfolk Skydiver, put the counter on itself, then play Flux Channeler. Cast Courage and Crisis, proliferate trigger on the Merfolk Skydiver. If they kill Skydiver, then I get fewer proliferates off old Fluxy here. Here's another sweet mana base.
I look forward
That's a
to seeing
nuisance.
your mistakes.
Have to keep in mind that it makes
Study in
my
contrast.
sorceries more expensive.
I'm excellent in your... well, not.
I wish I had one more creature than this second Courage and Crisis. Because if they kill one of these, then Dovin shuts me off. Definitely bring in the no escapes if they just play 4-color Planeswalkers. The fact that they just played an Interplanar Beacon makes me think they've got quite a few. This can only tap for colorless, so they can't cast a spell
This
here.
should be fun.
I'd be less frustrated if you had fewer flaws.
Huh. I could kill Dovin with a Courage and Crisis, or I could just attack Dovin and play Vraska and make a 1/1. I think I like that.
If that's your best, I needn't worry.
Go ahead.
These little guys have
You need my
Planeswalker Death
services.
Touch as well.
May cost you
Could
more
band
than
together?
just
No, band together
money.
can only hit creatures. That's annoying. Is Dovin going bye-bye?
When
See you, Dylan.
pursuing creativity, defy convention.
I've done things I'm not proud of.
Don't really want to have to band together a Grim Initiate, but I'll do it. This is the most proliferatable board I've ever had. Man, if I draw a land, it's gas. Dovin bought them a lot of time. Ha 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 ha. You think that's enough? Ha ha. So what am I going to Courage and Crisis onto is the question. So I'm going to be proliferating twice here. I think maybe onto an Assassin. Could be on a Flux Channeler itself. That's maybe a little greedy. Let's put it onto... Flux Channeler would be a 5/5. This would get... No, it wouldn't be a 5/5 because the one triggers first. It'd only be a 4/4. Let's put it on an Assassin.
How you lived is how you'll die.
Can this thing finally deal damage? Yes. Obviously, Turd Ogre can get in the way. That's probably good enough. This is a pretty good draw. Okay, they're trading and jumping. Sahili down.
Must accept defeat for now.
I've got Merfolk Skydiver to proliferate with. I got Courage and Crisis to proliferate twice again. They can't time wipe me. They could enter the God Eternals or play like a god. Psh. Gods. Psh. Do nothing. Nicobolus doesn't even matter. Make a 1/1. He could kill like Vrask or Flux Channeler. Ah, he's making a 1/1. It's so cute. So Ugin's Conjurant prevents Death Touch from doing anything. So I'm just going to attack him with Ugin's Conjurant. He might think the Death Touch will work, and then I'll kill Nicobolus with the Skydiver. And I could probably swing these assassins at him to start growing them. Just lets it happen, eh? Oh, this is gonna be delightful. This is gonna be delightful.
Oppressors deserve whatever I feel suits them.
Yeah. Yeah.
People call me a death dealer, but I rarely offer discounts.
A little late. I think the damage has been done. This is 15. I sacrifice a creature. Alright, his plan is to kill me with Planeswalkers, is it? Definitely has a lot of them if he's playing that silly land. I have one stealth mission total. Yeah, okay. Let's go with that. That was living the proliferate dream there. That was much better proliferating action than my green-white deck. now we have the other side of things. Yeah, we'll keep this. Jang Yangu will let me get to my Bloom Hulk mana. Iron Bully is fun too. Come out. Presumably I'll draw another land at some point. Steely.
What an interesting creature. Let's see how you work. Stop!
Here's Dovin.
I will gladly point out your inadequacies. There are many who have turned weakness into a virtue.
So if I draw land, I might just stealth mission the Kron Triangler just to kill Dovin in one fell swoop. I have choices. I have many, 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 many choices. Oh, I can't. I have fewer choices. Dovin makes my crap more expensive. Ah! I could Jang Yangu minus on Kron Triangler, attack Kron Triangler into Saheeli. He'll chump. Yeah, let's do that.
Come on, Mowu. Time to have your day. I will help you through this.
Saheeli will take 2 still. Now my Jang Yangu will be fine.
Cease this.
Stupid Dovin.
Perfection is unattainable, so stop trying.
So now I minus onto this Kron Triangler and play Bloom Hulk using the mana from this guy. Or I could... No, I think making my board nice and wide is a smart idea. We can save the stealth mission to pick off something. Make this guy.
Be your best self.
Play Bloom Hulk. Oh, no, that would be weird. Type for green. I could go Bloom Hulk or I could go Thunder Drake. Bloom Hulk will make this guy... Yeah, this make this guy giant. Let's do Bloom Hulk. Feels so good. Let's attempt to kill Dovin. Dovin down.
This outcome surprises even me.
Jang Yangu may die now. It doesn't seem like it. Alright, now I have 6 mana. Or up as much as 6 mana. I think I'll just minus onto Bloom Hulk and swing at them. I can ignore Saheeli for the moment. And then I'll play
We'll do this together.
Thunder Drake. I have so many options. Yeah, I think Thunder Drake is the next thing I want to do. Swing for 15. They have no great blocks. They get triple block a Kron Triangler, and I get to kill Thunder Drake and the 1/1. And if they play like Mountain Nicol Bolas, or like, although this guy didn't have Liliana, he had Nicol Bolas. Yeah. Okay, we went off there. That was pretty sweet. Ooh, a mythic rare. Prolifegreat Scriptures, great. These games are going a little bit faster, just because my decks are so aggressive. And it's nice to have a somewhat fairly aggressive deck to sort of kill people before they play all their bombs. My last deck with Ugin and Kaya had to play a lot longer game. This one doesn't have all the mono combos, but it's still keepable. If I draw a Crunch Wrangler right now would be amazing. Crunch Wrangler. I said Crunch Wrangler. Oh, it's a blue-green mirror match. Holding up that mana, so they can now do what? Could tap for any mana. Could untap this dude. So there's no reason not to target that. Guess I'll just go to combat. If they like cast untap this guy, I can band together him. Alright. Let's go Thunder Drake. Tulsa here. Oh man, he gets to fight my Thunder Drake. Boo! Let's make a 4/4. All right. I think I want to put these Courage and Crisis counters on ward scale, so I'll just play ward scale here. You gonna Crush Descent me? Definitely could be Crush Descent, but I don't have the opportunity really to play around that. What is this all this mana for? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Ninth peak. Oh no. Liliana. And they can cast it. And Ral is good too.
I am the master here. What a good, mindless minion.
Liliana, no. I don't know what my plan is. Stealth mission, I guess? Got all these chump blockers. And Liliana's minus is like, comes rapidly. Oh, I'm sacrificing two?
I do love a good death wail.
See, now she can just sacrifice two again. I'm getting out of here. I can't beat Liliana. Alright, Liliana. Alright, the counter magic's coming in. Do I drop all the Courage and Crises things? Yeah. think so. Oops, I caught one too many cards. Never mind, you can come back in, Courage. I don't have any more stealth mission-y things. I could add a flyer. Yeah, let's drop Vraska, get a flyer in. Threaten those planeswalkers. Could drop a Bloomhulk, get another flyer in. Nah, Bloomhulk's just so good. Okay. Splashing for Ignite the Beacon. Got Ral Liliana. Play. Yeah, okay. And it, obviously, that'll happen because I had my slowest possible draw. Didn't have a Cron Triangler. Didn't even have a 2-drop. Speaking of, I think I'll play him. We just want to go land. That's not a land. Don't want to trade Cron Triangler for Prismite, I don't think. Okay. Just gonna Iron Bully onto himself. I can swing with Heretic Visionary. Guess I'll swing with these two. And I'll play Flux Channeler. Could play Paradise Druid. Let's go Paradise Druid. This way I can guarantee the Bloomhulk resolves. They're mana away. They're black mana away from casting Liliana again. Look at this mana base. Let's go for Bloomhulk here, so maybe I can play Flux Channeler and hold up No Escape. If you play Swamp, Liliana, so help me God. Okay, it's not a Swamp. I can play Ral. Alright. So I did draw the land. So let's go land, Flux Channeler. I guess I can attack with Bloomhulk. Well, I want to play Courage and Crisis onto Bloomhulk. Yeah, no attacks. Say go. Ignite the Beacon? No. There's planar thingamajigger. Alright. Courage and Crisis onto Bloomhulk. Start swinging. I can trade a Wolf and Prismite for the Wrangler. Or, you know, Tulsamir. Oh, they're triple blocking. Well, okay, I'll just put the 2 3/3s in front. I'll say go. We're gonna hold up this no escape for eternity. We get to loot. Yeah, get out of here. Do I want the Crunch Wrangler? Not really. I need like Jangangu or some stuff. Or a Ward Scale Crocodile. I think I'm just going to swing with all three and play Ward Scale. You picked wrong. I think Flux Channeler is the more important card. Yeah. Two Lilianas? This is why sideboarding is so glorious. I had the option to know what card my opponent had and bring in a second no escape to try and deal with it. Bouncing that, that's weird. Okay, I'm just going to attack with Ward Scale. Guess I could attack with... No, I'll just attack with Ward Scale. Because I probably want to loot here. Discard this land. Okay. Play the Druid. Next turn we'll play a big Ugin's Conjurant. Oh, stealth mission is fun. We're definitely not going to loot this turn, so I'll just attack with these two. Now I could play around, I think what I'm going to do is play around them having some sort of crazy sweeper, because they do have some wacky mana here. So I think I won't play the Conjurant, and we'll just say go. And we can totally lost their Chumper if we want to. Or just wait and stealth mission the old Ward Scale Crocodile. Wish I could totally lost a land. Boop. Alright. Managed to beat Liliana that time around. Thank you, Counter Magic. Got the flyer in. Got the Crush Descent as well. Well, there's Crunch Wrangler Bloomhulk we can keep. Has a Crush Descent. Oh, there's a Courage in Crisis. Oh, perfect draw. You got your thing. Play Ral now. Could counter my Bloomhulk. Be a bummer. That's annoying. That is annoying. He knew what I wanted to do this turn. I think I'm still playing him. Once the opponent's on 6 mana, I have to start holding up my shitty Crush Descent here. Kinda hope they don't play land this turn. I have the land. Well, this is going to be an obvious counterspell, and even an obvious Crush Descent, because I knows I have a Crunch Wrangler in hand, and I'm not playing it. Oh, it's going to turn off my Crush Descent very, very quickly. Oh, 2 Crunch Wranglers, eh? I guess I can play both. So I don't think my Crush Descent is going to do anything. Because he has how much mana? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Play second Crunch Wrangler. Well, all they need is a single land to play Liliana. I'll just play the Crunch Wrangler. Yeah, they had the land. Oh, it's Tolsimir. Nah, that's annoying too. They're racing. I can make him a 6/6. We're in this bloody situation again. Friggin' Tolsimir. Can make him 4/3. Can make him a 4/4. I just attack, double blocks this, then kills this. Courage and Crisis. And this is decidedly not no escape. If they have the Liliana right away. Like, I could Crush Descent that, and I think I'm just going to, because at this point, it's not getting much better for me. Thunder Drake, it's intriguing. I'm just gonna make Thunder Drake gigantic, I think. So he'll trigger, then I'll put 2 counters and then proliferate. No, my opponent did show me Wanderer's Strike. Liliana cannot kill Thunder Drake. His own Thunder Drake, oh, that's not gonna be able to compete with mine. Oh, there's a band together? Pray they don't have Gideon's Sacrifice here. Please don't kill my Thunder Drake, mister. I would be happy-ish with a no escape from here. They still haven't played Liliana or Ral or the beacon thing. I don't know why or the red mana, I guess, is for Ral. There's the beacon. Okay, they can't cast the Planeswalker that they get. Oh, no, they can't. Oh, they can. Cast Sahili, sure.
You've never seen anything like this.
So I'm gonna try and, yeah, take it. So basically if I draw another spell, I can play that spell and fight something with Thunder Drake and kill them. Beep, beep. Because I want to deal 12 to them. It's also I have to worry about me dying. Go to my turn. Spell. Any spell at all. Oh, it's not a spell. They can make this Prismite a copy of like Ashiok's Skulker or something. Swing at you. I'm all in on the Thunder Drake. So they could play Liliana, gain a life. Oh, they have something else in store? New Horizons, yeah. Make a 1/1. Put a counter on the Drake. Then play Liliana. Put a counter on the Drake, gain a life. Make another 1/1.
My army will envelop this world.
-2, or plus, -4. We each sacrifice 2 creatures. I guess they sacrifice the 2 Thopters. Yeah.
You would be more useful in the grave.
These 2. They draw 2 cards.
I've learned much from you. Waste not, want
They swing
not.
with all. Sure, it's doesn't. I guess it's a little bit bigger. Actually, here's what I get to do. Well, I kind of want that. Let's see. Can I let that resolve? Because I'm gonna kill this. I need them to swing with everything. They'll swing for 5. 5. It's only 8, so they need to swing with 1 more 3-power creature. So they need to swing with 2 more 3-power creatures? Yeah, I just let that resolve. Let them swing with everything.
Genius is as genius does.
Just that one? That's not what I wanted. Guess they... Because I... Crap. Well, now I can't win. Well, that's not strictly true, I guess. Why wouldn't you go for lethal there? Come on! How much loyalty does Liliana have? 2. Stealth mission is lethal.
They were a lousy servant anyway.
Totally lost. Can you just make tokens? Attack your face. He didn't go for it last time. I need my Thunder Drake to live, and I need to not die. If he kills Bloomhulk, I die. Everyone comes in. Lock here. Gets the Skulker.
Death is enlightening.
Oh, he gets the Skulker back. I could have bounced the Voja. That's whatever. Yes! Yes! Die, Liliana! Oh, what a terrifyingly difficult match that was. I guess if you play Ral and Liliana, it's worth playing Ignite the Beacon to find them. That was awesome. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and windmill slam the subscribe button above to see more like it in the future. Thank you so much for watching. You can find me streaming Magic Arena every weekday morning at twitch.tv/BlinkyMTG. Hope to see you there.